Molly, her dream was to provide a safe and comfortable home for people to stay in when they were sick or a family member was sick, and not have to worry about the expenses of renting a hotel room or any other expenses that went along with it. They just had to concentrate on their family member getting better, or themselves, for a matter of fact.
The ability of the family to stay in close proximity to the patient, in close proximity, I mean across the street, is incredibly important, particularly for those patients who are going to be here long term. We know that patients don't do well if their family's not around. My recollection goes back to Molly many, many years ago when she was a patient at Martin Memorial Hospital, and I was asked to come see her because she needed an intravenous line, a very special type intravenous line that only surgeons put in. I loved Molly. She was a wonderful young lady. We developed a very special relationship. And we had our nice little personal interaction, and we talked about what was going on in her life and her wishes and her dreams. And one of those dreams was a house like they had in Madison, Wisconsin, which was the Ronald McDonald House, where she had stayed.
I had the idea to one day build a house very much like a Ronald McDonald House, so I could return some of that love, support, and kindness back to the community. We need to be available to all the community, young, old, in between, everyone. And it's inexpensive. No one would ever be refused a room, the house, because they couldn't pay. If someone shows up and God doesn't have any food with them, there's always something in the kitchen there. A home away from home, not just another place to stay.
Molly's dream was just a dream, but it became concrete and wood and steps and an elevator and fire sprinklers and air conditioning and all those things, not by magic.
It was a tremendous community response to Molly, and it brings tears when I think what this community did for Molly.
My name is Brenda Langston, and I'm from Stuart, Florida. I started living at Molly's house for about 6 to 7 weeks. It was just like a home away from home. We had the laundry room, the kitchen, where we stayed in the kitchen a lot of times too, in the library. If I met Molly today, I would really, really give her a big hug and thank her so much, because by me coming here to Molly's house and the experience I went through, I really appreciate and love her very, very much for this. The family, the staff, everybody was real nice, caring, and they were concerned a lot about my situation, which I didn't know where I would be if I didn't come here to Molly's house.
Molly's House welcomes guests to Stuart, Florida, who've traveled from across the state, the country, and the world. They enjoy our lovely house and gardens, the nearby activities, and our safe and welcoming community. Guests can grab a coffee, window shop, or walk along the river in our charming downtown. It's just a short drive or walk from Molly's House. We're close to several public parks, and we're a 10-minute drive from local beaches. Cleveland Clinic Martin North is within walking distance of our front door, and we're less than an hour away from other world-class medical care in West Palm Beach, Jupiter, and Port St. Lucie. It's through our community's generosity that we're able to welcome patients and their families who are away from home during medical crises and treatment.
So I want to thank everyone who was ever involved, and I want to thank people in advance that are considering being part of Molly's dream.
Take time to care about Molly's House.